October is that month when typically we will do weaning, and there's also a time of the year when we make the decision as to which cows will remain in the herd, as well as perhaps picking out which of those weaned calves will be retained as replacement heifers. I think that's a good time to remind folks of the importance of choosing which cattle we keep in our herd, somewhat based on temperament. We all know that wild cattle, excitable cattle, are very hard on equipment, they're hard on people, they're hard on other cattle, and now we know they're hard on the bottom line. Mississippi State University did an interesting experiment several years ago where they kept track of feeder calves that had gone through one of their feed-out programs. They scored those calves as they came in based on their temperament on a 1 through 5 scale. As they would walk out through the pens, they would write down the score as to how those calves would act, with 1 being a very docile calf and 5 being a very excitable or aggressive calf. Also, they kept track of what they call the velocity, exit velocity of those calves as they would leave the working chute, and put these two things together to evaluate the temperament of the calves. As they followed those same calves, then as they went to the feedlot, they found that those that were most excitable were calves that were spending more time getting treatment for sickness, and also, of course, were getting more costs involved with those health issues. As they checked to find the final outcome, those calves that were most excitable actually produced $40 per head less in potential profit than did the calves that were more docile. Research from other universities through a number of years has shown us that temperament of cattle is heritable. And the estimates are someplace in the neighborhood of about 36 to 45% heritable. That means that we can make progress in our herd by selecting against those wild cattle. So as we go through this fall, let's think about this. If we've got an especially wild cow in the herd, why not use this year as the year that we send her on to town and get those genetics out of our herd? As we watch those heifer calves, as we're going through the weaning process, those that perhaps are a little harder to handle, more excitable, in the long run may cost us money rather than make us money. Choosing cattle based on excitability or on being calm and very easy to work makes a great deal of sense, both from our health and from our bottom line's health. Hey, we look forward to visiting with you again next week on Sunup's Cow Calf Corner.